Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. So for me, I'm gonna be getting all of my plants cared for and my room cleaned, which is absolutely necessary because of all my sewing that I have done this week. Um, my floor in my bedroom is a mess. I kind of sort of put a couple of things away, but I still need to get like the majority of it put away. I don't necessarily want to put it away because I might want to make something else. I don't know what, but I probably should just put it away because I don't know when it would be if I do sew something else. But anyway, yeah, I need to get all that picked up and put away, vacuum my room, clean my countertop because that also is a mess. So today is going to be pretty busy, but I'm looking forward to sharing the day with you. And also I need to update you on the tomato plants because they have been outside all night long. Currently the sun is still down, so I have to wait until the sun comes up so that I can show you them. But yeah, I'm excited to see how they did overnight. I'm nervous, but I think they did great. But for right now, I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a second. I know that the countertop is still a mess. I haven't cleaned it off yet. I just took care of the tomatoes up here, and they are doing much better, and there is no root rot, so I don't know what that smell was coming from. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit starting, because I still smell it, but I don't see any on the little one, so that's good. And also they're doing much better. Like they're starting to grow some new leaves and stuff, and the tomatoes that are still on here are all doing good. They still have a ton of little tomatoes on here, so yeah, they're doing good and hopefully getting better. I can't believe how many tomatoes this plant has on it currently, but yeah, they are doing better, so trimming it was definitely the right thing to do. But I have some very exciting news. I believe that this is the bell pepper plant because look, they are sprouting. They don't need the lid because if I leave it on, they won't be able to stand up. But yeah, we have some orange bell peppers. I am so excited, and they look much stronger than they did last time, which is really good too because last time they obviously didn't make it. This is the second try with these seeds. These are the sriracha peppers. These are the, I believe they're beefsteak tomatoes, but I'm not entirely sure if that's actually what type they are. These are the petunias. The ones in the bigger container, unfortunately, didn't make it. I don't know what happened yesterday. They just kind of were there one moment and then they weren't. So yeah, I have two little petunia sprouts still, and hopefully they'll do okay. If not, I have a few more seeds that I can try. Entirely my fault because I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully they'll be okay. And then these two little guys are cactuses. So we have two adorable little cactuses and two adorable little petunia sprouts. This is the dill. I don't think, oh wow, there is a dill that's sprouting. I was not expecting to see that right here. So yeah, apparently everybody is sprouting today. That is honestly really exciting. I'm gonna leave that little guy's lid on though, at least for a little bit more today. I'll probably take it off later. But yeah, I can't believe that everyone is technically sprouted now. And over here, this is Mr. Prickle Pants, my little cactus that Dad got me for Valentine's Day. He's just having a little bath and getting some water. They just sit in a little cup of water, I don't know, about a half hour, and then I put him back into his little decorative container and put him back home. But I don't know, it seems to work really well. I do it every week. And these are the tomatoes that I am propagating currently, just in case the one in water doesn't make it, or the ones outside. I can always bring them outside too if the ones outside don't do well. Colorful leaves are doing amazingly. My little pothos that I'm propagating are starting to get roots. This is Tyson, my money tree. His name's Tyson because he lives in a chicken cup. But this is Tyson. The bigger leaves are newly propagating, hopefully. I don't know if they will or not, but I hope that they will. And then my other little guy over here is my other colorful leaves that are in soil though, and they're finally doing better. Oh, I have one more plant in here. I don't show her very often though because I always forget. This is my spider plant, and she is very, very easy to care for, so I always forget about her. Like, sometimes I even forget to water her. Like, obviously right now she's completely dry, so I'll give her some water since I have her down here. But yeah, she's extremely easy to care for and doing great. And then back here, I have my little propagated ficus tree, and she is opening her first new leaf since she has been propagated, and it's so exciting. Like, look at the tiny little leaf there. But obviously, yeah, she's doing amazing. And also also Mallory back there, who has been loving her new home. She hasn't really changed much or gotten any new leaves, but she loves it over here. She is so happy. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything put back and clean up the countertop. So that means I have to put everyone on the floor first and then clean the countertop. And then I will be able to vacuum the floor once all of this is done. But yeah, so far all my plants are doing amazingly today. I'll probably show you the tomatoes next. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be getting up to next, but that's what I think I'll be doing. Good morning, little tomatoes. How are you guys doing so far today? Looks like you did great overnight. Honestly, they look like they're an amazing color still. I just need to make sure that they keep enough water in them and not too much and everything too, and just like make sure they're not getting too much sun. But yeah, so far so good. They're doing amazing. I'm so happy they're doing good out here. I'm gonna head back inside and get the vacuuming done. Also, the birds are really noisy today. Alright, so I have gotten all of the cleaning done for today, and it feels and smells absolutely amazing in here. I still need to get my windows, but I'm going to try and get that because you suggested to do that when there isn't sunlight on it, which is honestly probably the best way to do it. So I'm not going to get those today, but I will when I have a chance. But besides that, I forgot I needed to get the bathtub, darn it. I put the shower curtain up to remind me, but I completely forgot to get the shower. Oh well, I'll get that probably tomorrow. But the rest of everything that I cleaned, the vacuuming and putting away everything that was on the floor and just like getting everything freshened up for the week, it smells and it just feels amazing in here. I always enjoy cleaning day because afterwards it just like, yeah, it feels really nice, but then I don't keep it cleaned. But then again, it's not as satisfying, you know, if everything was always clean, so I have to make a mess. It just makes sense. But anyway, as for today, it's been a very busy day and I have been outside pretty much the entire day and it has been amazing. I'm sorry I didn't video any of it, but we were just kind of cleaning up outside a little bit, you know, because it's spring. And also I got a little bit of crocheting done. I don't know what this is and why it's tied together, because this is how much yarn we have left, and this obviously is not a full ball of yarn, and obviously I did this, so maybe it was just like ripped when I first got it or something. I have no idea. But I wanted to show you because I found it interesting. But yeah, I have gotten about maybe a little bit over half of the long side of the blanket crocheted today, which is good. I was actually standing in the sunshine, leaning on my doorway because it just felt really good while I was crocheting, and I might have crocheted a bit more than I thought I did actually. I'm kind of close to the end of this row, so maybe I will crochet this whole side and the short side today. You never know. But yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff done today. Dad brought the buckets that I'm going to be using for my tomatoes and peppers and all of my plants and stuff over to where I have my little tomatoes. I'm not going to put the tomatoes into those buckets yet, simply because they're just not ready to be moved yet. I want them to get used to being outside and to be able to still move them inside if I need to, which it's looking like I'm going to have to next week, at least at night. I think during the day they'll be able to be outside, but at night I think at least 1 or 2 nights they might have to be inside, which is, you know, kind of annoying, but not at all surprising. I'm more just really excited that they're able to be outside at all. It also got me kind of thinking, the little tomatoes that I am propagating in water currently, I'm thinking about moving those little guys, just putting them in some soil and bringing them directly outside, because if I remember correctly, they did really well when I just propagated them or trimmed the cuttings and then I just stuck them in the ground last year. But those tomato plants seemed way healthier than, oh hey, this is the connection to where the round ends. That's kind of cool. I did not know I was right there, but yeah, this is where the round ends. So technically we finished the round today. I obviously will not be doing that today with the little tomato plants, but I'm thinking maybe hopefully Wednesday or Thursday, and I know that it's gonna get very cold pretty quickly right after that, so they would have to be moved quite a bit, but I still think it would be like the best thing to do. But again, I'm not going to today, but probably at some point this week I think I'm going to, just because of how well the little ones that grew roots outside did last year versus the ones that grew their roots inside. It was very strange and I have no idea why that was, but I'm curious if it's the same this year with them being in a container versus in the ground. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but I just turned on the little light because I was noticing that I'm a little bit in the darkness apparently, even though my room's super bright. So I don't know. Let me know if that made any difference at all. And if it doesn't, I'll obviously leave it off. But I don't know, maybe it is. I do also want to say I am absolutely loving how sunny it is still, because I am crocheting much later than I usually do, especially when the sunlight is up. It's just like, it's so amazing that there is still sun, and like, yeah, I much prefer this time change over the other one. I am a morning person, as you know, but I prefer it just being dark and quiet in the morning and bright and sunny in the evenings. I think it's because just the darkness makes the mornings even more quiet, and I just prefer it that way, like watching the sunrise and like just how peaceful it is in the mornings. Obviously that's also why I like the snow, because it makes everything so quiet. So yeah, I think that's really why I prefer this time change. I don't mind the sun coming up later in the morning, and I love it setting later on in the day. So yeah, I am loving the time being correct in my mind. I know to a lot of people this is definitely not their preferred, but it's definitely mine. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I got up to today. But I don't really know anything specific except for being outside all day, just like getting some spring cleaning done. So it was just a very spring-like day. And I know I am very much in the center of the blanket, this side of the blanket currently, but I think I'm all done crocheting. I was trying to make it so that I would be closer to the end, but I think I'm all done crocheting for today, because at this point it's been about 45 minutes, I think, since I started. So I think I'm all done for today. Oh, by the way, I forgot entirely until this morning. I wanted to show you something else that I got when I got the ribbon for my shirt that I made, and I got this. It was from the Remnant fabric area, and it is such a pretty color, and it is like so soft. I don't know what kind of fabric it is, unfortunately, but it is so soft and I love it so much. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna make out of it. It's like a full yard of fabric too, so it's like a lot. I just don't know what I'm gonna make out of it. I just got it because I liked it. But anyway, I am all done crocheting for today, I think, and this is the short side of the blanket, which is easier for me to show you, thankfully. But this, in all the sunshine, is what the blanket looks like for today. This thing is, yeah, it's a very big blanket, but again, it's gonna be like the absolute perfect size. Like, I planned it to be a specific size, but obviously, you know this, I did not, and it's just like, I can't believe how perfect it's gonna be. I mean, obviously, no matter how it is when it's finished will be perfect, but I think like this is gonna be like perfect, you know what I mean. I'm trying to get this a little bit untangled for tomorrow so that I won't have to deal with that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you enjoyed your day today, no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And as for tomorrow, I'm honestly kind of upset that I forgot this the whole time I was crocheting, because I put them over here specifically so I would wear them while I'm crocheting. But tomorrow, Dad and I believe, I'm not entirely sure because you never know what the weather is gonna do, but Dad and I are gonna be going for a motorcycle ride, and the reason why I have these on is because when the Buccaneers played the Dolphins, I don't remember the exact date, but it was in December, I think it was right after Christmas, the Dolphins won, and the Buccaneers are Dad's team, and the Dolphins are obviously my team. I just mostly like the Dolphins because I like the colors. The orange, white, and blue are just like some of my favorites. So they happen to have it, and it's a dolphin, and it's Florida. So obviously they're my favorite team. But they actually won, which is honestly really impressive, and I did not think that they were going to. But Dad and I said whoever's team won would get to pick where we go for the first motorcycle ride of the year, and I think tomorrow will be the first motorcycle ride of the year. And I'm not going to tell you where I picked for the motorcycle ride to go to, but I will say I don't think Father is necessarily excited to go there. That's not the right word, because I know he wants to go, but it's not somewhere that he would pick, which is why it's fun, because it's somewhere that I want to. So yeah, I think tomorrow will be the first motorcycle ride of the year. Again, I'm not entirely sure on this, but if it is, obviously honestly, I am very, very much looking forward to it. So that'll be the video tomorrow. If it's not the motorcycle, I don't know what else it will be. Maybe I'll bring those tomatoes outside and get those guys started. I don't know. But again, though, as for today's video, I just hope you enjoyed it. And seriously, way more importantly, I just hope you have a good day. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye. I'll see you later. Have a good day.